Yo, it's A3 Ben Noden and you watching To The House ENT. You know what I'm saying? I'm back with another vid. Hey, first, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you drop a comment, man. Hey, let me know how I'm doing and let me know how you feel about this topic that I'm about to drop right now. As you can see, I got some players in the background. It's Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, KD, Shaq, and Tim Duncan. And the question is, out of these 6 players, which 2 do you think would make the best duel? Woo! I had some time to sit back and think about this. I've been sitting back thinking about some for a minute. But look, man, hey, it's my belief. Let me break this down first. So to me, it's my opinion that out of these 6 players, can we all agree Tim Duncan is the least talented player out of these 6? I'm going to say the least talented. And then it'll probably be Curry, right? But just say if we put those 2 as a duel. Curry's one with no center, basically, and Tim Duncan one with Tony Parker and them boys. So that's both an upgrade to them. So just imagine them 2 on one team combined. That's a hell of a duel, right? This is my opinion. This is me based on how I perceive the game to be, you know, of the game of basketball. I'm going with Steph Curry and Michael Jordan. Get what I'm saying? Because it's just in my belief that once you put Steph Curry on the court, he's the best teammate in the world to me. Just by him being on the court. Yes, you could say 80s and 90s ball. You can rough him up a little bit. But it was guys like Mark Price. It was guys, you know, it was John Stockton and them boys surviving in the league back then. He's bigger than them, and he could shoot the 3 way better than them, and he would be more of a traditional point guard in those times, right? So, but if you pair him with a Michael Jordan, God damn. But first, we got to stay on Curry. Curry at 35 feet. You have to put a defender in deny on him. He has to stay in deny. There's no helping. And you get what I'm saying? It's going to say, because that guy has to stay glued to Steph Curry. So that means Jordan going to be able to get all types of layups and ain't no helping off. You got to help off of Paxson. He's just standing in the corner. You gotta help off and see if he's going to make those threes. It ain't no see if he's going to make those threes with Steph Curry. To me, Steph Curry makes every basketball player on the court better. So that means the least talented guy. And if I'm on the court with Steph Curry, I instantly become better because if I have the ball, that's why Curry likes to play off the ball a lot. If I have the ball and he's standing there, you could just drive in his direction and his man can't help. And they have the luxury, Curry and Klay Thompson, because now that's 2 guys you can't help off of. You can't help off on. You get what I'm saying? You can't leave them. You have to stay in deny. People are taking the mental part of basketball out of the game now, you know, and making it more about training and skills. And basketball is a thinking man's sport too as well. You know, if you put just say we take Jordan and Shaq and put them together, that's the most dominant 2 out of this group. But if you got Hakeem Olajuwon and a Kobe Bryant, you fare pretty well. You need a shootout there. You get what I'm saying? It's not, yeah, they might beat them. I'm just saying, but you fare pretty well. Or you can match up with the Jordan and Curry duel too, if you're gonna take some all-stars and combine them. But I'm just saying that as if they're a duel and they're on one team and the league is spread out with a whole bunch of duels, right? I believe they will be the best, only because Jordan is gonna know how to utilize the hell out of Steph Curry's ability. That's what Jordan know how to do. Jordan finna get to that cup. It ain't Jordan. He ain't gonna allow it not to work. You get what I'm saying? But I'm taking Steph Curry only for the fact that I think he's the best teammate in the world. Really, but Curry is doing that. At 35 feet, you have to stay and deny. You can't help off. You can't drop. You can't drop. You gotta stay touching him. You gotta stay glued to his body. Pause. I'm taking Steph Curry and Michael Jordan as the best duel in this group of 6 players, that NBA players that we see. Just because, I believe in my talent as a coach, and I'm taking Steph Curry and Michael Jordan. I think it's so much things you can do with them two on the court together. It doesn't. I wouldn't care about who your center is or who your other 5 players are. I feel confident in my choice. If I load these 2 guys up on the same team together, I can go out there with any center, any small forward, any power forward, and I'm ready to roll. I know how to construct a team around those 2 guys. If you give me those 2 guys and Jordan's mindset and his heart, working with Steph Curry's ability, that would be a nightmare duel for the league, man. That might be the first 80 win team. You get what I'm saying? Nah, but you can make a whole bunch of different combinations out of these 6 players. Tim Duncan to me would be the least picked out of these 6, because if you put LeBron and KD together, it's kind of like the same concept. You can't leave KD, and so that means just Bron just opens it up. Or if you want to take it back to back in the day and you put KD and Shaq, just have Shaq on his block, have KD walk it down. Now you need shooters on that other side because they're going to be coming off of them to double team and load up. You get what I'm saying? So you put Shaq on the one block, you put KD there and just have him enter it into him, and Shaq goes to work. If you got shooters spaced out on that other side, on that right side, then they can't come help down that much on Shaq. But I think Jordan would like to play with Steph Curry out of these, or KD. You could go Jordan and KD too.